Hey, welcome to another episode of Disney Dust. It's DisneyDwayne here with a new camera, by the way, and I have my framing I can see, and it's like everything's just going to be great from now on. More videos to come. First of all, in this video we're going to be talking about Disney on Ice, Everyone's Story. Now, this is an international version of the show, and it's not available outside of the US. US has its own tours, and there's a substantial amount of Frozen in this one, but in the US you get a full Frozen show. Now I prefer the mix. Also, if you want to find out more about how Disney on Ice works, I also did an episode on that, which I'll provide in the video description below, so check that out. In any case, it was a treat for me, because Singapore doesn't always get Disney shows. You know, we don't live, I don't live next to a Disneyland, you know, or any Disney park, or be on Broadway, you know, like, because Disney shows are running on Broadway all the time. So if Singapore had a Disneyland, I think these are the very people who come to Disney on Ice that would be there. And this is Stadium, the subway stop or MRT stop, which has the stadium which is playing Disney on Ice. Also, merchandise-wise, having a look at it, if you enter from different entrances, there are different stations. Be sure to check out all entrances, scope the ground, because you want to not miss out on some merchandise. Like, I almost missed out on getting the shirt because it wasn't available at my entrance, and it's a lovely shirt. Look, read the message, right? I wonder which movie this is from, though. If anyone can tell me where this quote is from, please let me know. So there were t-shirts, and there were kinds of, you know, as you can see in the videos, I'll be putting it up there, I think. Proportions of the characters on this merchandise, you know, sometimes is a little bit off, so I don't think Disney on Ice gets it right. But it's a toy company that actually does it. You can see the name on the merchandise. In any case, I got this t-shirt, and, you know, spent $1 for this awesome bag. And Disney on Ice is kind of special. I mean, they really care about you being satisfied with the product, so they even give you a little card that says, "We hope your experience with us reveals our excellence in service and product. We're so confident our products that we guarantee your purchase for 2 years." And you can write to them and everything if you are not happy with the product. Yes. Okay, in any case, more about the show. There's a cute Zootopia pre-show, so be sure to be early if you want to catch that. Also, there's a part where they asked everyone to use their flashlights to help search for something, and that effect was really cool around the stadium.
Big for the guys that we've been searching for. Hey, you two, stop! Freeze!
There was a funny number of interesting things they told me, like no camera use allowed. Maybe it's because they saw my digital camera, but people were using their phones, you know, to light up the stadium. So people were using their phones all the time. I don't know what that was about. A little bit weird. In any case, I took videos from my phone, so whatever you're seeing up there is from my phone. Not as good though, but the cast of this musical, or rather show, was about 45 in strength. We counted. I went with my friend Julian. So it's a huge cast. The opening number was quite rousing, and then it went into a Pinocchio number, which was fun. Followed by a mini story of Finding Dory.
Just keep swimming. Oh, what did you remember? My family! Oh, I remember my family! They're out there somewhere. Have to find.
Totally sick. Totally sick.
So they're actually quite updated in terms of what they're presenting. Also, it's you know, an update of the Magical Ice Festival, because the Frozen segment is pretty much the same. They took out Little Mermaid, so they're putting in new things like Finding Dory. And it's cute to see Crush and all the little turtles come out and everything, costume-wise, you know, it's always fun. There's another segment dedicated to Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh la la. Do you see that?
Oh, Lumiere, what are you gibbering about?
Leading into a quick medley where all your favorite Disney couples, in other words, Disney prince and princesses, come out, and they, you know, kind of skate to little segments of their own songs. So that's a nice little feature. You get to see a nice number of Disney characters.
Present
course, the biggest feature, I say, in terms of length was Frozen. They covered quite a number of songs, except for Fixer Upper.
Why have a ballroom with no walls? Finally, they're opening up the gates. There'll be actual real-life people. It'll be totally strange. Wow, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. She didn't mean it. She didn't mean any of this. I'm the one that needs to go after her.
What? Anna, no, it's too dangerous. I'm coming.
Snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint.
This is the best day of my life, and quite possibly the last.
Oh, Olaf! Hang on, little guy.
That was cool. And of course, in Act 2, there was more. No Frozen anymore, which is also nice sometimes. There was Aladdin feature that led into a Toy Story portion.
Well, just want to say you're a bright young woman with a beautiful yard full of hair, a hair full of yarn. I must go.
It's our destiny. You got a friend in me.
You bet your boots, Woody!
You've got a friend in me. Let's take it home, Buzz. You've got a friend in me.
We were really something!
Ha ha! Not bad, Buzz.
And the songs, now let's talk a little bit about them, were taken sometimes from the movie with the original voices, but at times where the script was different, or if they required characters to sing that normally didn't sing in the movies, like in Toy Story, then I think they hired other voice actors. Sometimes not as accurate, but close enough. And this loosely all held together by the framework of sort of Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy kind of trying to figure out stories around the world to feature. So that's like that little theme that was going on. See, so and they did actually say, you know, in the next segment coming up, let's go somewhere far out, and this was, you know, alluding to China for the Mulan segment, but far out for an international crowd. I mean, China is a lot closer to say Arendelle, Norway, or wherever that is. So that was a little bit weird. Nonetheless, the Mulan tale was fun.
Let's get down to business. To defeat.
And it was just odd that the castle was used, like it wasn't a Chinese castle, it was the same castle used for all the other Disney features, so, you know, what to do, right? Tour, set, not many you can bring along. Also, very interestingly enough, they could have very easily used Lea Salonga's version of Mulan from the movie, because the version they played was exactly the same, but it was another singer, so...
Look at me, I will never pass for a perfect bride or a perfect dog. Cannot hide who I am, though I've tried. When will my reflection show who I am inside?
I'm not sure. It'll be interesting to know why and how they ended up with this version instead of Leia's version, because they played Idina Menzel's Let It Go, so I don't know. Interesting, right? Money, maybe? It ended with, of course, A Circle of Life. Lion King is always a very a good go-to for its rousing numbers, and that in itself was fantastic to end the show with and the night with. It was a fun evening.
It's all summed up in our two favorite little words.
What are they?
Hakuna Matata.
World for once in perfect harmony with all its living
To the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to take in, more to find than can ever be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless round. It's the circle of life, and it moves us along through despair and through faith and love, till we find our place on heaven
I recommend it, and had so much fun with it. So if there's a Disney on Ice that comes near you, be sure to check that out. And in any case, do subscribe if you haven't, and looking forward to making more reviews for you. Don't forget to check the Frozen on Broadway review as well. See you later!
someday.